What else can you do? Communicate. Make sure that your swimmer communicates how they're feeling with their coach. We talked about all the different factors into tapering, and I think it's better to communicate sooner rather than later. The sooner we know about something, the better we can adjust what we are doing for your swimmer. So we encourage them to come talk to the coaches, tell us how you're feeling. If there are things bothering you, outside the pool, we need to know all those things so that we can get you ready for the end of the year. Things you can expect during taper, I call it when I swam, the mid-taper blues, where you would feel, I think it's normal to feel sluggish or heavy or stiff and sore at some point in time during the taper. That's normal. I think this is your body adapting to the training. Make sure you're spending some extra time stretching and warming down. Ice bath, hot tub, if you're going to do that only for a couple minutes, massage, all those things are good things depending upon how you're feeling and what you need, what you're trying to accomplish. So, if you're stiff and sore and tired, talk to your coach, and we can help you out with those things. I think this happens at different times during the taper for each swimmer, and due to the individual differences, whether you're, a more muscled kid or swim a longer race, you're all tapering for different amounts of time. So everybody kind of feels crummy at some point in time, but it's not always at the same time. So I think that sometimes kids focus too much on, I was able to do this swim during the regular, or during the season, or last year I was able to do a broken 100 during taper and I went 45 and I only went 47 this time around. You can't let those things have any bearing on your success at the end of the season. I mean, it's great to swim faster than what you did at this point at the same point in time the previous year, but really has no bearing. So don't get hung up on any times that you've done during taper. As long as you're getting your heart rate up where it's supposed to be, what the set calls for, you're getting that training benefit, and that's the most important thing. Swimmers, things to be aware of. You don't have to feel good to swim fast. I think feeling good is just an extra benefit. I think it's hard to actually get to a meet and not feel good when you shaved and you put on a good racing suit and you're within the excitement of the meet. I think everybody needs to be mentally tough. Your body will do whatever your head tells it to do. Don't talk yourself out of it. Tell yourself how good you feel or how strong you feel in the water, and with repeated positive self-talk, your body will start to realize that it does feel good or stronger, and it'll do whatever you tell it to do. Stay positive. I think this is sometimes a tough thing for swimmers to do when they're feeling crummy, but I think it will help you feel better about what's happening. It'll also help your teammates out, because I know that there are other kids in the pool that feel that way, and we want to make sure that we're staying upbeat, we're staying positive, we're staying excited, and the whole group is buying into that. That's going to help everybody else. Things to be aware of for parents. I think kids are more irritable at this time. It's hard to believe that it can be at a higher level than what they normally are, but I think a lot of it's due to the stress, the doubts, for some of them the impending doom that they feel at this time of the year. Stay positive around your swimmers. We've got this parent pressure article, which is great. It's a short article, but I think it hits home about what we're talking about, and how you guys as parents can affect how your kids perform at the end of the year. I think as parents, you need to enjoy the meet with your swimmers. Ultimately, it's about the journey and the experience and not the end result. Don't keep your swimmer home to rest the night before a competition. We've seen a lot of that in the past. I think that it's important for those kids to be at practice the night before. It's their last chance to be with their teammates, to loosen up, get excited about the upcoming meet, and get reassurance from their coaches.